Hey everybody, so this update's coming a little bit late. The heat wave in Seattle was put me back a little bit, and also I had to order some parts that I'm still waiting on to get delivered. So this is an update for the project that I had for build 2. So if you remember, what I was hoping to do was take this piece of wall art that I've been playing with and figure out a way to get the Arduino board and maybe a DC motor to rotate these two planes opposite one another. So I think I come up with a way to do that, and I've been doing some experimenting, and I'm going to show you what I think the solution is going to be. I've got a few parts on the way in, and I'll try to do here. So what I've got here is, if you think about those two planes, those two spinning discs, or where the heads are sort of attached, what I can do is, if I can get, if I attach a gear to each one of them, this is kind of looking down the side angle at it. If I can attach a gear to each one and then put another gear at a right angle, and this is sort of an example of what I'm thinking of. If I can rotate that one gear with the DC motor, you can see how both of those things sort of rotate opposite one another, so I can get the effect that I'm looking for. Incidentally, I tried a bunch of different solutions. I decided to end up going with Legos because, frankly, these motors, they've got a number, or the gears that they have are actually pretty good, and they do have a set of gears that are set up for right angle. So this is another example of what I'm going to do. So what I think I'm going to do is sort of mount it a little bit like this, where I've got one plane of the skulls on this side. I've got the other over here. I've got the little DC motor here, and then I'll connect it to kind of like this right here. Be kind of like that with the Arduino motor here, and then I'll just wire it out to the board. What I think though is, I'm hoping I can get that motor in between the layers there. I may have to remount those layers, and it may get a little further apart, which is more than I want, but I think I can still get it done, and it would be a good sacrifice to make if I could get that kind of motion to happen. So I'm waiting on the parts to arrive. This was the first set of parts that came in, and this was sort of a test build to see if I could get this thing to work and in what space I would need to do it in. So my next thing is, when I get the additional parts, I'm going to see if I can unassemble and then reassemble the piece on the wall that I showed with these different gears, and get this thing to spin the way I want it. Anyway, that's the update. I'm going to submit this as my final build because it's going to take a few more days before I get my parts, but I'm going to keep working on it, and I might just post some updates there. Thanks everybody for your feedback and your encouragement.